very easy to kind of pigeonhole these people and think of them as villains, but when you look at this under the surface, they were survivors, you know?
They were survivors. Let's not get it lost. They survived by villainy, but yeah, very much survivors. Billy was really the first celebrity gangster. He really was. He got off on the fact that he resembled Humphrey Bogart. He reveled in it. So basically, everything that the people know about the Craze and what they did in the '60s and how they, I don't want to say made it mainstream, but certainly brought themselves into the public ethos and atmosphere. Billy was the original one of those.
When you were kind of reading the script and reading the part, was it hard to take in that this person really existed?
Being a Londoner, no, not really. You know, we've grown up on that. Nottingham has Robin Hood, and we have gangsters.
And so, was it nice then for you to kind of represent this story and bring it to the public?
Yeah, very much so. As I say, it was great to be a part of putting the story out there and getting it out there. And you know, it's always great to represent my city, and yeah, you know, it was a great cast and a good team that we had as well. Yeah.
So, I mean, you do get your hands dirty, shall we say, quite a lot. Was it difficult? What's the kind of emotional toll does that take on an actor?
I'll be honest, in terms of characters, as you rightly say, I've played a lot of psychos and nutcases and all the rest of it. I've played some nice boys too. But yeah, the acting side of it, I mean, obviously you've got days and particular scenes that are really draining if they're emotional or whatever, but it's more with this one, it was more just the amount of hours. I think I had one day off in the whole shoot, and you know, sort of 13 hours a day, 6 days a week for the whole shoot. So it was draining in that sense, you know, really, it was a bit, but well worth it.
And did you like him?
Did I like Billy? I think there's a lot to like about Billy and a lot to not like about him. You know, if you're on the receiving end of his violence or his order of violence or whatever it is, then obviously you're not gonna like him. But he was a very charming man. As I say, the first celebrity gangster. And you know, and in fact, this isn't part of the film, but he had a son, Justin, with another lady, not Gypsy, and he was he lost his mother, and he was an orphan basically. He was in a home, and so Billy and Gypsy took him out of there and gave him as much of a loving, stable home as they could. So you know, they're like anyone. You know, we're not one-dimensional, and you know, we can all be good and bad in the blink of an eye, I'm sure.